think there wasn't a better transition than what the former Vice President said, which was inspiration by Jane's mother. And this poem that I wanted to share today actually is inspired by all of the matriarchs in my family. And the fact that last year, before the year closed, I had lost 7 family members since the start of the war in Darfur. You see me smiling in this moment because I'm in a place now where I feel like I can do something to push back against the tide. But I wouldn't be in a place to do that if I didn't have that kind of inspiration, that kind of power that I learned from not only the matriarchs in my family, but so many matriarchs all across the world, including Dr. Goodall over here. So I hope this inspires you as much as they've inspired me. I'm an Indigenous African woman from Philly and Darfur. I'm someone who really, really, really knows what it means to walk the thin line between hope and despair. But in the end, there's something beautiful we can make from that. And if we can move others and move ourselves, if 8 billion people are doing that, that's the whole world moving and changing. There's so much I want to say, but I'm going to just say it in the poem. Here goes. I don't usually get nervous. Just kidding, I always get nervous. Okay, this poem is called Mama. I'm going to start. Remember this as you go through your week. So I'm walking down the street when a man stops me and says, "Hey, yo, sister, are you from the motherland?" Because my skin is a shade too dark not to have come from foreign soil. Because this garment on my head screams Africa. Because my body is a beacon calling everyone to come flock to the motherland. I said, "Yeah, I'm from Sudan. Why?" He said, "Yes, you is, because you got a little bit of flavor in you. Don't get me wrong. I'm just admiring what your mama gave you." Let me tell you something about my mama. She can reduce a man to tattered flesh without so much as blinking. Her words fester beneath your skin, and the whole time, you won't be able to stop cradling her eyes, because my mama is a woman, flawless and formidable in the same step. Woman walks into a war zone and has warriors cowering at her feet. My mama holds all of us in her face, in her body, in her blood, and blood is no good once you let it loose, so she always holds us close, keeping us safe from caving in. When I was 7, my mama cradled bullets in the billows of her robes. That same night, she came home and taught me how to get gunpowder out of cotton with a bar of soap. Years later, when the soldiers held her at gunpoint and asked her who she was, she said, "I am a daughter of Adam. I am a woman. Who the hell are you?" And the last time we went home, we watched our village burn. Soldiers pouring blood from civilian skulls as if they too could turn water into wine. The woman who raised me turned and said, "I'm your mother, I'm here, I won't let them through." My mama gave me conviction. Women like her inherit bruised wrists, tired eyes, and titanium-plated spines. The daughters of widows wearing the wings of amputees. They carry countries between their shoulder blades. Now, I'm not saying that dating is a first world problem, but these trifling guys seem to be the kind who'll quote Rumi, but not know what he sacrificed for war. Who'll fawn over Lupita, but turn their racial filters on, who take their politics with a latte when I take mine with tear gas. Every guy I meet wants to be my introduction to the dark side, wants me to open up this obsidian skin and let him read every tearful page, because what survivor hasn't had her struggle made spectacle? Don't talk about the motherland unless you know that being from Africa means waking up an afterthought in this country. Don't talk about my flavor unless you know that my flavor is insurrection. It is rebellion. It is resistance. My flavor is burden. It is grit, and it is compromise. And you don't know compromise till you've rebuilt your home for the 3rd time without bricks, without mortar, without any other option. I turned to the man and said, "My mother and I don't walk the streets alone back home anymore. Back home, there are no streets to walk anymore." Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Wow.